welcome back. Well, today playing some more Minecraft, trying to figure this thing out when these guys showed up. Really. Like they were literally on here walking around and I'm like, excuse me, excuse me. I'm gonna need some space. Space between. Yeah. Sadly, I don't have the heart to kill you. So here's what I've done so far is this was orientated this direction. What is this direction? Should be so proud that I'm looking it up. This direction is how I do this. North. This was facing north. It is now facing west. Because that's the only way I could get this orientation to work, is if I was facing west. So yes, I have faced it west. That is now correct. I was starting to build the rest out when I had you all. Bleats angrily. Well, you're not angry enough to spit at me, at least. And what does he have? He doesn't really. He has pale moss block. That would save me time for creating it, but no. I figure I have plenty of dirt around me. I will just create more pale moss through that way. So, as soon as I get the rest of this built out, I will be right back. So, I thought I was in the middle of still building when I heard a spider. I thought I had shored up everything underneath, but apparently there's a even bigger section underneath. Hey, look. Now I've got a llama. There he is. There is the spider who caused me to do all of this. Hold, please. Hold, please. Let's first take care of that, and then we're going to hit you a couple of times. So you not spawn up here anymore. It'll drive me nuts. Absolutely nuts. I'll hear a spider. Every now and then I will hear probably some bats. Jeez, this cave system, that doesn't look safe. I'm going to just ignore that. I mean, I figured there was caves underneath my base, right? Like, this is more than just a little bit. This is a pretty big cave system underneath the base. Or underneath what's going to be the hanging gardens. Ah, great. I'm not going to deal with that down there. Although, if I do any mob farms, I'm going to have to, aren't I? Yeah, gonna be a thing. But I might. Oh, do I have any? Dang it. Well, I can always grow those. That's not a huge concern. Let's go ahead and fix my pickaxe a little. But I wanted to, bring you guys back so you could see with me what is underneath my base, what is going to be underneath the hanging gardens, so that if randomly we hear something or someone make a noise, like the creeper that tried to blow me up while I was down here. Hi! No, you can't stay. I'm sorry. Can't. I'm sorry. I normally wouldn't, but you would drive me nuts. You would drive me absolutely batty. That I would be like, I hear a llama. I don't know where the llama is, but I hear him. And that's just no good. That's no good for me. That's no good for my sanity. It's no good all around. Mind if I do? Oh, let's make that bat proof. Yeah, a creeper came over here and blew me up. Not sure where he was. Then we have iron. I can't say no to iron. No. I wonder if that is... Huh. Oi. I wonder if that light down there is someplace I've explored, or if that is new exploration. I'm gonna move the light there. Covers that back corner very, very much better. All right. I'm thinking of this as, future. If I want, oh man, here, come here. Come here. I'm waiting. Thank you. Thank you. Scared away the Enderman. Guess I should be happy about that. Oh, I see. Part of the railway line, the mine shaft. It looks like a part of the mine shaft I haven't explored. Who hit me? Why do you have... Oh, just wait. You dead? You dead, Mun? No, you're not. That is unfortunate. I really would like you to be dead. Huh. Well, you know what? I do need this wood. What is going on? My goodness, I don't need the string. But the wood would be nice. But I don't necessarily like this all lit up. I wonder if this is a new... if I have like 2 back-to-back mine shafts. Because this doesn't look like it's connected to the other one. I could always use fences. I have found I need them more and more as of late. In the beginning... Oh, hey, look. I see you. Yes. Oh. That didn't take much. I feel sort of cheated. I say that knowing that if this is a brand new mine shaft, oh, that means there are spiders somewhere that I don't want to deal with. Hey, dude. Oh, I gotta shoot you. Okay, fine. Come on out. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. It was imperative. Now, I once believed, and as I saying this, I understand this is probably a wrong belief. Money, criminy. I once believed, that is a light, okay, that mine shafts, oh, I don't have any, well, I was collecting wood. I should probably see where that is coming from. Probably coming, but I would prefer not to get clobbered while I'm doing this. I was going to say, I once believed, oh, well, that is unfortunate. Let's get rid of the sand. I've got a lot of sand, but I want those sticks in case this becomes a... Oh, I almost went down. That would have been very bad. Okay, so I definitely need to go down. But I really want this all lit up. I want to take a quick peek. Really what this comes down to. I want to make sure that I'm not going to hear thousands of noises every time I'm in the hanging garden. It's going to drive me absolutely nuts. I mean, I still might. That is definitely a possibility. But no, it's worth a peek, right? Worth some time together. I'm gonna run out of space though. Gross. Yeah, I was not prepared. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do. Oh man. All right. Have to A. Oh, that goes way down. Okay. Hold on. Oh, light there. Yes, yes, I know. At some point, Maddie, finish your sentence. Quit your brain from stopping because no, you need to finish complete sentences. That's a must. And yet I still haven't finished a complete sentence. Yeah, I know. I was thinking, and thinking sometimes hurts my brain, and so I have to really think about thinking. It's a really terrible way to exist, let me tell you. And I'm like hearing skeletons, and I don't want to get just shot. Oh, I've reached capacity. I sure have. Yeah, this is a whole new. All right. So here's what I was thinking. That I would. Oh no, I can do. That gives me plenty of space to pick this up. Okay. I was thinking. Yeah, said that a couple of times. That what I'll probably do, because this does go down quite a bit indeed, is that I'm going to need to make a way to access. Whoa, shoot! How you shoot? No, you don't get to shoot again. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry at all. I lied. I'm gonna need to build a way down because I probably will want. Or do I need? Oh no, I already got rid of the sand. Because I probably will want. This is not where I came in. Nope. Explore that more and do all the things. But right now, I don't have a lot of space as I keep mining coal. Hey, I looked. I have places for it to go, and this is all wonderful XP. Um, I sure don't have places for it to go now. Sure don't. Okay. Where I came. Oh, and it's nighttime. Jiminy criminus. Okay. I want a block there, a block there, a block here, up there. No, let's go this way. How did I get down? Oh, there. Okay, well, that is not exactly helpful. Use this cobblestone. I mean, I guess we could, but I would like, no, not to use observer blocks. Get out. That sounds like, no! I It had to be a creeper. Right on top of everything. Had to be. I don't think he blew too much of it up. Yeah, you guys are on fire. I could put you out of your misery. I guess I will. You, on the other hand, you are too smart for your own good. So you will not be tolerated. You're fine. All right, what did it... Okay, cool. It didn't destroy really anything too terrible. Okay, let me... All right, so this is all stuff that I need. Now extra. This is now extra. This is all extra that I just don't need in my inventory. I have plenty of other stuff. Okay, so let me... This. It's all gonna go in here. So yeah, I was building. I heard spider noises, and now we know underneath us is not great. I mean, it's not bad. It really isn't a bad thing per se. It's just I wasn't planning on a mine shaft being underneath. I'm gonna close that off for right now. Let me see if I have enough blocks now that I've closed that off. Of course not. Of course. Here I was thinking. I was like, oh, I sort of left this space under there. I better put some, light. Little did I know. There's a ton of space down there. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm probably gonna put a nice little stairway down. It's gonna be my stairway down into that area. Yeah. And then I will, XP and all that. I will continue on. You can see I'm making progress. Now that the one observer issue has resolved itself, I did run into another issue. This was supposed to be 6 blocks this way. It's only 5. So I'm punting, I think. I'm going to flip it. I need to look in the video and see if I can put something here instead of over here, or I might have to move this 1 block back because right now as it stands, I hit the top of that. I hit the top. I'm going to drown myself. So yeah. Once I have this all set up, and assuming I find nothing else of interest, so I'll show how I did this, and I'll show you the rest of that, and we'll be back again. Here. Alrighty. So I will still need to make a hole that way. Oh, it should not be that way. Excuse me, I squirreled. But until I changed that block and decided something else. So I did finally finish it. A movable wall. This is going to be where our stems are. We will harvest the stems here. Yeah. So apparently this is it. See if it works, right? I don't want to waste a ton. Squeeze me. You did not move. Oh, what happened to that redstone? I will be very... I don't have any redstone over here. Hold, please. We're going to steal from Peter to give to Paul. It's fine. Fine. Got some time. Yeah, I know. I know. You guys all moved. Life was crazy. But I need this part to move the most right now. And now how do I trigger that? Well... Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. I do have silk touch on that. That's lovely. Nice mushroom stem. I could make it so that I get... Okay, so I did the first round, right? So now I'm supposed to come up here. And harvest. So I can get all these lovely brown mushroom. Now that's the top of the mushroom stem, so I don't need to do that right now. Did I get everything? I hope so. Things fall? Ah, that's fine. But for the most part, oh, yep, there's another one over there. Okay. Not bad, 44 in one lick. That works out pretty good, pretty fast. Do a couple more. Let's make sure this, oh, 40 summon. Make sure this still works. And I don't want to do another right now. Yes, I know, you're here. He's a new guy, by the way. He is not the other guy. So here's why we have, I see this. This is why we have this to push them closer to us. So we can just go like this and be done with it. Hi. Ooh. You guys are precious. But you know what? I am going to hope that movement will cure you. All right. We got 3 levels of that now, right? This is pretty fast, I do have to say. I think we have time to harvest really quickly. Okay. Down we go. I do say that even though it was a pain in the rear to get that powdered snow, that is coming in quite handy. Yeah, we do have ones that fall from time to time. Oh, and look at all those on top of there. Oh my. So I guess I kind of just have to jump. We've got a little bit of loss, but not, I think that's acceptable. And then to save on all of those, oh, here, let me, stop. To save on all of the, bone meal. Words are hard. Words are very hard. Save on all the bone meal. I'm turning it off. Like, you could just leave it running if you had a million bajillion, yeah, bone meal. But I don't. Although I am, oops, I hit a mushroom. Whoop. That was no good. Yep, there's a little loss there. That's fine, I guess. I did hit a... I could come over here, I guess. Jump. And get it. As long as I don't, like, disturb the force. I'm holding on to these brown mushrooms for a moment. because I'm not going to have enough mushrooms to get down here to show you that. So let's just go ahead and kill these. Hi. Oh, you took a whole lot longer than I thought you would. Hi. Hello. But this is much quicker than me going out to the Mushroom Island and having to go and find things that are already done. Yeah, there's a little loss here and there, but not too bad. Oh, I can't get that one. Yeah? Oh, yeah, there we go. We got it. So, 5 brown mushrooms. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, this will do nicely. But I got a problem, right? Let's go ahead and just put the mushroom stuff right now. That is a nice shade of off-white. I do have a problem. These are the only 5 mushrooms I currently have after spending 5 in this machine. So, yep, that's what comes next. A mushroom flower farm kind of thing. I think, okay, I was going to BRB, but here's the thing, right? Hold on. What you here who are important to say here. This is now I've got all sorts of stuff in there. Here's the issue. It's not a huge issue, but it is an issue. Question is, do I build it over there with the other farm? Or do I build it over here? It doesn't necessarily need to be in light, so that's not an issue. I'm thinking that obviously my big farms are going to have to be here, right? And oh, let's do this. Hold please. Let's see how smart Maddie is. So, remember I was saying that wall is going to be, I think 10i is how I went. I went 10. Double check. But I'm pretty sure it was 10i. And see, I started putting in the stairs. That kind of look nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 13 high. Nice and tall. I am sure I cleared 13 blocks. Let's double check, because that would be really bad. I'd have to redo my, yeah. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 4, 4. Okay. I no longer trust you. 13 high. Starting from here though, right? So I need to give myself a 3 block, right? It's starting from this point, so I need to give 15. That should clear with room to spare. Oh yeah, plenty of room to spare and feel like I can build bigger things up here. Cool. That would have been really embarrassing had I done all that work and it not have fit underneath where the roof is going to go, where the first floor is going to go. That would have been bad. But I think I'm going to build it over there. But so here's the question, right? I want it close by because when I want mushrooms, when I want the mushroom blocks, I'm going to be able to do it really quickly, right? But I don't know that I want, like I said, I don't know that I want it under here, right? Yes, 100%. it would be very convenient to have it in here. But I'm kind of envisioning now, right? I'm going to have little ways to come in here, maybe more than one on each side because 178, finding that sweet spot, that might be a problem. But I'm thinking like big farms are going to be on the outside because they're probably going to be what I want to come in for. And then up top, I'll have collection points. Going to be so much hoppers. I'm probably going to have to figure out how to do the water method because so much hoppers otherwise. And then I'll just drop all my crap and that'll come. And then like the entire inside, most of the inner circle, right? Like think of this as going to be like an outer circle within this square. There's going to be an outer circle that's going to have all these farms, potentially all these farms, right? And then there's going to be an inner, a medium circle, if you will, like a medium circle that's going to be the massive storage, so that I could throw everything into those hoppers up top, and it all just comes down, right? I don't want to. I'm tired of the boxes. I thought I could handle it, and then with the new Pale Oak update, I understand the game now a little bit better in storage, right? The storage wars, if you will. It's it's um it's an act of trying to keep up. They're going to introduce new blocks. I'm going to have to find a place where I'm going to put them. So I'm going to need a lot of extra storage for blocks that I don't have and that don't exist yet. And then in the middle, because like I think I said previously, in the middle, I think we're going to do like a mock Roman corkscrew kind of thing, where we can see that the water is being drawn from underneath the um, hanging garden, which conveniently there is a lot of water under here. So it shouldn't be too hard to make like a huge little, or like a little lagoon or well or right in the middle, and then make a mock Roman corkscrew, because they do think that that's, even though we call it Romans and the Babylons actually predate, I believe, the Romans by quite a bit, but we call it a Roman corkscrew because that's who we saw had it first. I'm going to make like a mock Roman corkscrew to then push the water so that all of the plants look like they would have gotten watered. I've got plans. I've got ideas. I've got to get all of this sand and sandstone gone so I can really start banging my head against. Oh, hi, sleep. Uh, Sleep. I want to sleep. This is all precious. I've already had one creeper test my structure, which, in that moment when that creeper blew up, I was really glad that I built with plate. And how often can you say that? Oh, I was going to show you. I did make a little pathway down, little stairway. I haven't made much down here, right? Like I should move this out of the way so that I can come over here really easily and access. Oh, hey, I can do. I have space. I squirrel. I squirrel hard sometimes. It's just a fact of life. Yep, yep. It's the facts of life. The facts of life. Yeah, so I can get down there. Oh, I didn't get it the first time. I mean, to be fair, I don't need a ton of iron, but I have the iron farm. You know, when there's free iron, take it. It's fine. So I do have a way down here, and I think I'm gonna keep it here because it makes sense. Even though it's a little further over, I'm still gonna keep it. But yeah, so now's the time. Want it over there or do I want it? Because I'm thinking in progress. So what am I gonna do with this? Originally I was like, oh, and this could be storage, and this is too small for farms like that. It's too small. Even if I have what I think I'm going to build out here, even if I have it built, it's still too small for even storage, right? I counted the roof. It's not tall enough for the storage. If I wanted to do double chests or if I even wanted to do, yeah, it's just not tall enough. Not. So, what, and I don't want to move the wheat farm. The wheat farm is doing really well, especially now that I've been over here a ton. It grows like crazy. I've already harvested it once, so that's not bad. I think so. Here's. I think I'm going to put it over here. The bottom line is, I think I'm going to put the. We'll have like the growy thing, right? So if we want like a potato farm or a carrot farm, or obviously the wheat farms here, right? I think that's what we're going to put over here. Is we're going to put like plant farms here that aren't manual, right? But okay, so if I'm doing that, and I'm just thinking out loud, so welcome to Maddie's brain as I try to figure stuff out with myself. So here's the question. So right now we're building this so that this walks straight out here. Is it nighttime already? Or are we doing rainy things? If we're doing rainy things, or are we doing like eclipse things? Nope, it's nighttime. I just wasn't paying attention. Night, go away. So as you can see on this side and on the other side, we're building at this level. But the farm is the main structure of the farm is 1 block lower, with the deposit actually being 2 blocks lower, which I don't mind leaving this 2 blocks, right? I can get in, I can get out. It's fine. Fine. I think what I am going to do though is I need to maybe sort this so that I keep the wheat and all of these seeds go into composter to help me with what I'm going to ultimately, which is lots and lots of bones. Okay, so I had another thought go off in my brain and I squirreled for a second, but back onto this problem. I don't want to bring this up a level, right? Because then that just seems weird. I mean, it seems like it's growing out of. I guess I could. There's no harm in that. So here's, I guess, what I need to decide, which you can already hear my voice. The thought that I had. I like it even less than moving the storage, because at least with the storage, I know I'm going to get a lot out of it. I'm going to get my bang for my buck, right? I'm going to get more space. I'm going to be able to just throw everything into a system and be gone, right? With this thought, This thought, I don't know that I'm getting anything more out of it than I already have. And the thought is, do I move the sugar cane, which is relatively easy, right? Like, that's not a hard build. I really do like that sugar cane. And boy, it does produce. I cleared all of this out and put all of that into my composter so that I could have, because this doesn't go very well, right? But if I'm going to move this one, I should really move that one too. And I might as well move this as well, right? So then, like, this entire area is going to be very barren. I'm going to have to figure out what the heck to do with this area. I will not move the creeper farm. Because the creeper farm, man, creeper farm is working really well when I'm over here. Like, we're doing pretty good. And I don't AFK over here a lot, but it's funny because, like, I will be like doing something random, like I'll be working on a house or coming back and forth, and all of a sudden I'll come in and I'll just hear creepers dying, and I'm like, oh, it's lovely. I love that sound. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But so I won't move the creeper farm. Here's the thing. Moving the cow farm for the third time, or the second move. Moving the cow farm, I don't know how I'm going to get the cows out, for one. But what I've noticed is it's not producing steak. It's producing, I don't think it's producing steak. I don't know that it's working properly. But it would be very convenient to have the wheat farm next to the cows, right? I'll have to think about this. Because if I do get rid of this, what am I going to do with this big space? Because now I'll have all of this space, right? And this entire space down here, all of this is gone. And I do not really have a desire to have hoppers going all the way to the other side, although I could do it, right? So that it's just clean. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But I do like the idea of having, if I'm going to make a compost for the seeds over there, right? I like having a compost. I like moving this. I like that idea of moving that. And I can't move the flower farm because it has to be in a flower biome if I'm going to get all of those flowers. So that stays. Though I hardly ever visit it, but I might visit it more. We'll see. Do I move this? Probably. It doesn't need to be here. It doesn't like have to be here, right? So I think slowly we're gonna move stuff. And I think the reason I want to make sure heights, I know that these aren't that high, that tall, but I do want to make sure that when I move this, right, that here, when I move this, it may become an entire wall, right? I can get help really, really easily. Then maybe I just have a composting floor, right? Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that. But so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? That's 7. This is, oops, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5, 6. Okay, so 7's the tallest so far. 7 is our winner. If I move the cow farm, if I move the steak farm is what I really should call it. It's not a cow farm, it's a steak farm. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. Call it 8 for good measure, right? That's our tallest farm that we would be moving. I have to figure out. Maybe I just make this all, now that this is working properly, right? Maybe I make this all, except for you guys, right? Guys, I'm not moving. You guys are staying here forever, I think. I don't know how to, I mean, I guess I could move you in boats. Move you in boats to new homes over there. And then I could truly make this just a mob farm area. Huh. And maybe that's what I do. Maybe I just have a mob farm collection area. So mob farms here. And then I have, this will have its own collection area because I don't want to push that across the ocean. I would have to dig down deep. Okay. And then I put you guys all in boats. Is it? Because I can just break through this wall and boat you out. Uh-huh. Yeah. I 100% could do that. But then how do I get you upstairs? I guess we could leave. We could do fish holes. Okay. So potentially I'm moving these villagers. Makes sense for them to be like on the second layer. Makes somewhat sense, right? Bustling. Yeah, okay. God, you're coming up with such painful ideas, lady. Such painful ideas. But once the storage moves, right? Realistically, I'm going to be over here more. So it makes sense that we prepare, move everything here. Okay, now what did I say? 8. 8 was our number. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would need to be down a block. 1, 2, 7. Yeah, because the chest, the collection box, if you will, can be 1 lower if I move the cows over here. All right, I think that decides it. I think the next thing I need to do is get this down 1 block. Yeah. Wow. That makes me a little sad. All right. So, all right. And then we'll have to have stairs coming down here, assuming that the door stays there. But I mean, a door can be much anywhere except for, and it could even be stairs. All right. So think, welcome to my brain. This is all the stuff that don't necessarily see off camera that I squirrel on. That's part of my thinking process. I tend to be one of those people that I like to see not only the whole picture, right? But I like to think about 3 months from now, 6 months from now. Where am I most likely going to be? What am I going to need, right? If I'm going to use this farm, what else has to go through that? Do I want that close? Do I want that far? Am I going to get tired of running across all the time instead of having it right here at my fingertips while all of this other stuff is right here at my fingertips, right? The more I can see and the more I think through the whole picture, the whole like, where do I want to end? What is the usually I can talk through what I foresee. Yeah. So again, welcome to my brain. This is where how the choo-choo works. As Deuce says, he has long stopped. We've been together long enough that he has decided to never try to follow the choo-choo. He likes to see where it starts and see where it ends, and doesn't worry about how I got from A to B because half of the time he can't follow, especially when my brain is on all cylinders firing. Oh my God, I squirrel. Like one thought chains into the next thought, chains into the next thought. The poor man sometimes, really. But it works in project management quite often. So yeah. And I think it will serve me well in this big project, right? Because I'm just thinking through, oh my gosh, how many blocks of this can we do it? Is there a farm? Is there something I can do to make it easier so I don't have to go hundreds and thousands of blocks away to get something, right? And I think what I'm going to do is this, because I'm looking at the time, and videos kind of get long. So what I think I'm going to do is off camera, I am going to start clearing out one block, making sure that everything is on this level, for the space that I currently have, right? And then I will go ahead next time. Oh, I could like put the mushroom farm like here even. It's not going to be very big, I don't think. I mean, I could put ooh, oh no, because sorry. Share with the class, Maddie, share with the class. So, what my brain was thinking is I could put the warped stems farm here. My brain then went, if I'm growing the warp stems, how much space do I need? And then my brain was like, no, I'm not going to, that farm doesn't grow them. That just gives me the mushrooms so that I can grow them somewhere else. Definitely I can fit them in this space. I can fit that one here, which was my big concern ultimately about this area, is that I would have no use for this area. And now I'm getting it. So pretty happy about that. I want to put the two mushroom farms next to each other, the warped stem one and then the mushroom one right next to it. So I probably will clean this out, move the warped stem one so I can see where it's going to go, right? Like what it's going to look like. And then decide, do I want the other mushroom farm on this side or that side? Because the other mushroom farm, yes, I could use that same design one more time again, for, because, change out the mycelium or change out the warped blocks for the mycelium blocks. Bob's your uncle, which he was. And I got a homemade solution, right? But I did see another mushroom farm that I'd kind of like to try to build. So I'd like to have them side by side, just like the comparison, right? Uh, which one works better? Is it worth the trouble to build out the other one, right? Just to have that comparison. So, next steps. Clean out all this block so that it's one block lower, so that we have that one block lower. Moved the warp stem one here in this sort of area. Maybe figure out a floor, because I'm not going to want to leave it. I can leave it sandstone. I don't know that I want to. But realistically, I might build the floor out around the farms, because it really sucks when you build out a really nice design and a giant farm covers that entire design. Like, hey, thanks. So I might move all of the farms first, but and then do the floor. But so back to priority lists. Maddie, focus. All right. Clean out this floor. Move the warped stem one for sure. Maybe move the sugarcane farm. The sugarcane farm kind of would look nice as like one long farm, maybe. I have to think about. That's going to be. I could be working and talking at the time. I have to think. Oh, that's a long way down. Holy moly! I'm so glad I looked. Jiminy. Here, let's fill that so it's one block. Yeah, thanks. I randomly put that there, right? But I want the other ones to kind of look cohesive. And I do like the idea of maybe this entire wall, maybe two parts of the wall being just kelp farm. I think that would make that wall look really cool. And then maybe we could get the kelp farm workings properly so that it goes off on its own and doesn't require me to actually handle it. But then along that lines, right? Like having the sugarcane farm along a wall would look really cool. And maybe that's what I do, because that's the other thing I was thinking about in here is, yeah, I'm making this all, different ways to make it look nice on the outside, but it looks terrible on the inside. So maybe I just fill in the walls to make one flat wall, right? I do lose some space, but I'm not too concerned. And then this wall is kelp. This wall is sugarcane. They both feed into lots of composters, right? Yeah. And then the walls won't look so, is it? Yes. And then the walls won't look so bland, so blah. All right. So that's what we're going to focus on next time. We're going to focus on moving the farms and getting them into a more permanent home. Thank you all for watching. This farm was really easy to build. Links in the description for the person that I copied, walked through it perfectly for me. Thank you so much. Thank you for making it not complicated, that I couldn't follow it. And we will see you all next time. Bye.